Today we're going to talk about big corporations who get too big and they lose track of how to take care of their customers. What we're looking at here is the new and improved version. I always like that when they say the new and improved version, because I always have suspicions on idiots that try to improve on something. No, it's not the improved version. It's the dumbass version. Now, what are we talking about? We're talking about a page here. Now, let's say I just added this video. I just uploaded this video to YouTube. Now, the way it works, if you're not familiar, is you upload your video, and then, it takes a little bit of work to make a video like this. You don't do this in your sleep. See, that's the problem with a lot of internet websites out there. They don't understand, like Facebook. To do all that bullshit on Facebook takes a little bit of your time, but they don't pay you on Facebook. So you should just eliminate Facebook from your life. But you cannot talk to kids. Kids are just dumb. Yeah, talk about Dumb and Dumber. So when you put all that information out there for the CIA to look at on Facebook, they don't pay you for your content. Again, all you 20-year-old kids out there putting stuff on Facebook. Can you say that? Can you say Dumb and Dumber? Okay, we won't. Okay. Now remember, we're looking at an improved version. Now the old version, once you put a video up, you click on the monetization button, and then YouTube pays you for your content. That was a revolutionary idea. Just to make sure people understand, when YouTube started paying people pennies for their videos, now that's the whole beautiful thing, it's just pennies, but it was the thought that matters. When YouTube started paying people for their content, even though it was pennies, it was a revolutionary idea. It's actually destroying TV as we know it. But as companies get bigger and bigger, they do try to get new and improved versions. It doesn't work out right. So we're just going to go out why this page is not improved, why it's no good. So anyhow, you can barely tell that this is black and this is blue. You can barely tell that. And I actually have friends who are colorblind. I've had lots of friends who are colorblind. Did anybody in YouTube or Google ever think that maybe the slight difference in color is barely, you can notice that this video has been monetized, this video has not been monetized. So the first thing I say about this improved version is they had no idea that there are people who are colorblind out there, and this is just it's just, even if you're old, even an old person might not be able to recognize that this is black and this is blue. It's just, there's no difference in color hardly. The old version, this was bright green. You couldn't miss it. Bright green. Even somebody who was slightly colorblind would be able to notice that that was a green, and they didn't even have, and the money button wasn't even in there. So this is bad. This should be bright green, and there should be no dollar sign there. If the video's not monetized, the dollar sign shouldn't even be there. So this is all wrong. This should be bright green like it used to be. But now we're going to get to the fact, why did they change this? It has to do with something a little bit different. So what happens is we're going to go up here to, we're going to click on to, bear with me for a second here. Just bear with me, I'm going to tell you why they changed this. So we're going to hit on most viewed. Now when we hit on most viewed, okay, now I'm going to get to the story. Why did they change the page? Improved. There's always a reason why they change things, and here's the reason. Okay, see the most viewed video I have is about Russia attacking a Turkish convoy in Syria. See what it says here. See how this video about Hillary Clinton and her beautiful Huma. See how that's monetized? They pay you pennies for that. But you see this video here, they're not paying you for that. And now I'm going to tell you the reason why they've changed the whole page. When you put on here, what's it say here? Now we're going to get to the nitty gritty. Not eligible for monetization. So now they've come up with a good term on how they're going to steal the money from you, how they're not going to pay you if you talk about something they don't want you to talk about. Censor. Let's censor the people. Censoring all the sheep. Censoring the peons who dare talk about the masters. How dare you talk about the masters? You will be censored. You're not eligible for money because we are controlled by the masters. Must I go on? Don't talk about space weapons. Don't talk about Russia attacking ISIS. Don't talk about FEMA camps. Don't talk about the superbug. The list can go on, and people in YouTube are finding out that if you talk about the wrong thing, you're not eligible for monetization. Straight from Google and the CIA, you're not eligible. You are a peon. Get in line with the party and you will get paid. Get in line with the Democratic and Republican Party and toe the line and you will be paid. But if you do not toe the party line, you are not eligible for monetization, per CIA.